And with the basketball is Mickey Oberting. This has been a fast-moving ball game so far. Schotten with the ball. Another great shot by the sophomore. Oberting, excellent free thrower. She'll go to the free throw line for her team. And Mickey is a 73 of 34 free throws. She scored 107. Points. And right now, she can make this a 2-point ball game if she scores. And a rarity for her, she doesn't score. Julie Hansen, number 23, has the rebound. Shelley So, that two-handed throw into forecourt, stolen back again by Lakeview. Sarah Wernemont came up with a clutch steal on that basketball. Now back to Schotten again, who has really done the damage. Her last two drives being hounded by Shelley So. Back again to Wernemont. Out to Schotten with the basketball.
Jim, I'll have to wonder if they aren't making So work awfully hard. She's running around an awful lot for a 6-foot girl.
Right. She normally stations herself underneath. And a loose ball, and it's going to be a jump. Wernemont against So. And Wernemont now will be at about a 3-inch height disadvantage. She's 5'9", Shelley So is 6 feet.
So goes So, so goes Manilla right now.
Right, and right now it's Toni Mohr with the ball as it came down.
Goes Manilla right now.
Right, and right now it's Toni Mohr with the ball as it came down. Into forecourt, long play to Schotten. Looked like she had the shot, but she didn't take it.
That's the patience of their coach. She was waiting for somebody to get a better shot.
Right, here's Schotten with it. Now tries to bounce pass, and what's going to happen here? It's going to be
Lakeview Auburn.
Now it goes over to Mickey Oberting. Makes her move. Lobs it back out to Wernemont. Oberting with the basketball.
This will be the lowest scoring half of the tournament thus far.
Right, and that shows you what kind of defense they're both playing. Oberting. There's that play to Schotten. This time they block it partly, but not completely. She gets around Toni Mohr, makes a great faking move, and it's a 1-point ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Manilla leading 22-21 in a thriller that has the crowd on its toes.
Let's either go in leading 22-21 or 24-21.
All right, Debbie Cole, number 12, is in that lineup now in the backcourt. Here's Schotten with it down court, and she and Shelley So both go after it.
Manilla was
All righty, now. And Shelley's 6 feet versus 5 feet 9 here on this jump. So the lady, number 55 in green, having the advantage. And Toni Mohr took it, but right off the bat, a foul is called on Sarah Wernemont, the freshman, in the forecourt of Lakeview Auburn. So Sarah picks up number 1, and foul is called on Sarah Wernemont, the freshman, in the forecourt of Lakeview Auburn. So Sarah picks up number 1, and Shelley So will throw the ball into the north sideline here at Veterans Auditorium in Des Moines. Underneath, it goes to Pedersen, who did such a great job in the front to Mickey Oberting. Even want to get that, well, she didn't exactly have it wide open, but Wernemont does, and comes down. Even want to get that, well, she didn't exactly have it wide open, but Wernemont does, and comes down and followed through by Schotten, and she's tied up with Shelley So.
Shelley So has good strength, along with a good jumping ability and the blessing of 6-foot size.
Hey, we're seeing the two premier guards in the state right now against each other, Shelley So and Kay Peck.
The two best six-footers, anyway, Jim.
Right.
These are the two biggest girls left in the tournament. Pick and so are both 6 foot tall.
All right, Rosterman with the ball. Back over on the far side now to Pedersen. We have
11 girls over 6 feet tall. Last year's tournament had...
Now the ball is thrown out of bounds. A shot tripped and fell. And
girls over 6 feet tall. Last year's tournament had...
now the ball is thrown out of bounds. A shot tripped and fell. And Bob McRae is on his feet protesting that. He thinks there was contact out there. Toni Mohr out to Julie Hansen. Met with the ball. Met with the ball. Met with the ball. Down the line, back to Rossi. Catch the bump, and Shelley So is charged with her first foul. She's very active out there for a gal 6 feet tall, I'll tell you that. And doing a great job as she's guarding that pressure defense on shot. A gal 6 feet tall, I'll tell you that. And doing a great job as she's guarding that pressure defense on shot. Back to Oberding underneath for Wernemont. Wernemont gets in there behind. And I guess that must be one of their tactics, is to pull her out on the floor, get her away from that basket area. 24-23, Manilla with a 1-point lead. Rosterman to Bauer. Pedersen.
The referees agreed on the call. Both threw both arms up for the jump. Some of the referees in the audience not agreeing.
No, I think there may have been too much contact on it, but that's what counts is what they call on the floor.
Debbie Cole went out for Lakeview Auburn.
A senior versus a freshman, and the senior gets the edge on the jump, the taller girl.
Diane Pick is the girl that came in.
Back again, outside free throw shooting, and there's Pedersen. I'll tell you, in a game this low scoring, 28-23 lead. Scoring. 28-23 lead. Now they're not up to 1-1 yet. 28-23.
Lakeview Auburn needs a bucket, and they need it bad right now. You just don't want to let Bullock get much more than a 5-point margin on you in a tight ball game, because he'll just slow it down.
Wernemont with the ball, and this may be it. It is. And the freshman comes through again.
Our fans all remember.
Sarah Wernemont, only 14 years old, Frosty, is now the leading scorer for Lakeview Auburn.
It was 2 years ago against a...
Coming right back to take that basket away from him is Kathy Bauer, having her best tournament game with 18 points.
It's a good night to have it.
Cotton with the basketball now for Lakeview. They trail here, 30-25. We're midway from the third quarter. You saw it, and Toni Mohr now with the ball on the jump. Great pass that time, and it's tapped out of bounds by Diane Pick, who has just come into the lineup. That saved a bucket, temporarily at least. Manilla with the ball off to Rosterman. She does her pivoting. In forecourt. Underneath the shot, and it's good. It's fouled by Toni Mohr.
Yeah, that's what I was mentioning.
And it's good. It's fouled by Toni Mohr.
Yeah, that's what I was mentioning a moment ago.
Big play. Shot coming down. Fairly in the lane too fast. Oh, we're standing in the lane, so now Schotten has life on her second free throw.
She jumped in to try and screen Wernemont out away from the basket.
And she makes it point ball game, 30-28 in favor of Manilla. The Hawkettes against the Hawkettes. Rosterman, top of the circle. Pedersen, off to Rosterman again, back to Pedersen. Rosterman, Kay Pick, really guarding Bauer. Down there, underneath, Bauer has the ball and hooks it over her head. A beautiful play and a foul on Pick, and now we have the three-pointer the other way.
Parochial school at Auburn that didn't have basketball, and only played with her brothers, Don, Doug, and Joe, but they have basketball, and only played with her brothers, Doug and Joe, but they